we have spent some beautiful time in ministry, in worship, in prayer with Billy and his wife. My name is Scott Allen.
My name is Nikki Allen.
And we love back roads and byways.
Hi, this is Larry Melendez, Arizona Indian Arts, Winslow, Arizona on Route 66, and I love back roads and byways.
Smoker Wedding Mark.
Old honking rabbit. Look at that. Where'd he go?
Back up and he'll be right in front of you. No, he's right here. Right in front of you, Riley.
Right there, see?
There he is.
Big old eared booger.
Make him move. He's not scared.
He's fixing to take off. There he goes.
There he goes. Oh my gosh, he's so big.
That's cool. Somebody watching.
Isn't it? Yeah. Look at his ears.
Yeah.
They're so up. They're like sickly. Oh my gosh, there's two right there.
Where? Oh, I see him.
See him? That's where he's going,
Yeah.
baby.
Right. Right there. There's two of them. Yep, that's where he's headed, I guess.
Look at him. He's like, maybe those are his brothers and sisters.
Might be.
We just talked about how we hadn't seen them for years though.
Looks like a little cottontail. Look at him.
He's playing hide and seek. Maybe those aren't his family and he's trying to make sure they don't see him.
We are here in Winslow, Arizona. Kenna's world's smallest church, dedicated to our military veterans. Very cool. And that's it right there. World's smallest church. Cool. It's pretty neat. In the same little courtyard of the that little church, there's also a lot of history about the town, and actually when Arizona became a state and the community of Winslow.
This is neat. Can I read this part?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so these young women right here are called Harvey girls. And it said in 1876, entrepreneur Fred Harvey opened a series of dining houses along the Santa Fe line in cooperation with the railroad, considered America's first restaurant chain. The family-ran Fred Harvey Company operated through the 1960s. Harvey opened Winslow's first Harvey House in 1887, and Harvey Girl waitresses from the East Coast and Midwest soon followed. Harvey girls had to work hard, adhere to strict rules, and remain unmarried during their term of service. Like tens of thousands throughout the West, many of Winslow's Harvey girls eventually married local men and settled in town.
Huh. Very interesting.
That's pretty neat.
It is.
Looky there, the Santa Fe Indian Band.
Huh. That is something.
Come out with these stilts, and they'll come out dancing, and usually they'll have like a wolf kachino. Because usually one, kind of timid, one will chase the other. So usually that's what this guy would be. But where you're at right now is in a significant part of the country. And the reason being is because if you look at the North America geographically, where you're at are crossroads. These are ancient foot trails that people used a long time ago to get back and forth. And what ended up happening was we left migration symbols all over. But where you're at the street light, you're at crossroads. There's a mountain range that starts in Canada. They call it the Shastas, turns into the Cascades. Once you get into Mexico, they change the name of it. They call it the Sierra Madre. And then over here you have the Rocky Mountain Range. Over here there's valleys, and this was all part of the Wisconsin Glacier, and when that would melt, there were routes that were visible, people could use to come down. But there's also an ancient foot trail that people used, and one of them routes would bring them north to south, right through Arizona where you're at, along this mountain range, and you would take off and you'd end up over in the Mayan region.
Wow.
There's another one, comes down here, south of the Great Lakes, cuts across the plains, ends up not in Santa Monica, but that foot trail goes all the way down to Cabo San Lucas, leaving you with this design. It's a migration symbol. And all of this was happening before international borders, but if we have our borders of Arizona,
Oh, wow.
and if you look at the crossroads right here,
It's right here.
technologies and ideas on these foot trails, ancient trails, came technologies, knowledge. It was currency. So this is what happens, this is where you're at, and this is what this refers to. And they're finding this all over North America.
That is incredible.
And it's something that's not in the history books. I doubt if they ever put it in
Like
there
a lot of
because
stuff.
there's a lot of
And you
it.
said that you're
Hope,
from the Hopi tribe.
butterfly badger plant. Yes.
That's
That
really
is
neat.
incredible.
So the cochina is a symbol of everything.
Yeah, there's something out there. There's something out there, mineral, animal, plant, insect, stars. It's probably represented by a kachina.
I'll be darned.
They're used as a gift for the children.
It's on the side of the interstate in.
See, like there's a little girl. She sees what.
Oh, wow.
They're around the traditionally into old houses, but yeah, they're used double over as teaching tools.
Okay.
Hopi's oral, nothing written down. So within that, you use these to tell stories to teach children. So lessons not forgotten or lost.
Ah.
So this is what they are. Like these ones right here, these are yellow brothers. Sikiahope, Sikwahope.
So is there a certain age when the kids receive their cochina, or is
They
it just?
receive them from very small age. What they start off with is you usually get one cochina, boys and girls. Boys don't get cochinas.
Okay.
They're allowed one when they're born. And that one is the Mother Earth, the Mother Cochina. Her
Okay.
name is Hahaiiwuki. And yeah, I have one in here. Like I said, I just got back from the reservation ceremony, so I have a lot of big old mess there. Including my book. But when these were, like here's a longer cochina. And that represents the rain, the beard.
Ah.
This is baby's first one. Boys and girls will start with that one.
Boys and girls.
I see.
Yeah, and that's the only one we'll get. After that, it's bow and arrows, lightning
He's not
sticks.
allowed to have dolls after that.
No.
So I
Like
can
the
understand
girls-
that though, bows and arrows and. Wow.
Because here they have a picture of what boys will get. There's the Hopi reservation. Right here, Sichomogi, that's my village. There's another picture of Wapi, I told you about. Here's our year-round calendar. Any time of year, we're going to have something happening over here in the reservations, which is really hard to, for a lot of other Native Americans because they lost so much in the assimilation. Now, these are items that boys will get. A bull or a rattle, the bow and arrow. And so this is what they get. But they get this one because this Kachina, she talks real fast and really high pitch. So we want the communication for child and parent to be quick as possible so they can start learning. So when they get this Kachina, the baby will gnaw on it, teeth on it, so we're hoping that they pick up the Hopi tongue. That way the communication and the learning can start immediately.
Huh.
Because everything's oral. And so this is where, this is really important. So that's only one boy will get, and after that boy gets just everything else.
Boy toys.
Yeah, girls go on and get, different dolls and whatnot, various types.
That is awesome.
Yeah. We did this book in the mid-90s. This is Phyllis Hogan. She was one of the founders that helped put this book together. But it was a whole bunch of young artists that started off in this book. And we were rock stars when we made this book in the mid-90s. And here's me in this section. Here's like a quick autobiography. But this book, we sold over about 100,000 copies of it.
Wow.
So, and that's just out of the trunks of our cars.
So it's not still in production.
No. You can find it online. They still have them on sale.
Amazon.
I found one, yeah. I paid twice as much.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
I think I paid about $32 for it. But back when we had these, they were only like about $14.95.
Wow.
We appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, thank you very much
No
for.
problem.
We-
This
I
is me right
appreciate
here
that.
Also,
This.
yeah.
We have been
Awesome.
traveling from Missouri, and the history that we have learned and the things that
But yeah, awesome place, man. Pomology, really
Awesome.
cool.
we're gonna take
Very
pictures of.
cool.
No, no problem. See, everything I need is right here.
Wow.
Awesome.
Grandkids' birthday baby.
I don't want to just keep standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona.
I do.
Oh. Yeah. That's weird. It's hot. That's weird. Let's get out of here.